Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Allen Family Firewood. It's a snowy day up here in Maine, and a little on the chilly side, too, eh?
A little bit. That's why I have my gloves with my hand warmers on.
Yeah. We even got it decked out in a brandy new Carhartt coat. And
Got to be warm.
yeah, gotta keep her warm, so.
Now I look like a man because I had to get the men's because the women's aren't nearly as heavy and warm. At least at the Tractor Supply we went to, so.
It's not all about looks.
No.
Gotta stay warm.
I have to be warm.
Gotta be functionable and whatnot, but anyway, we're gonna be sawing today, and we're gonna be sawing something rather neat that I've never cut before. The tree guys that I get all my stuff from were doing a job this summer, and we don't have these up here in Maine. I don't even know the nearest state that would have these, but it's black walnut, and it is some pretty stuff. I'm sure most of the other sawmills out there have sawed black walnut, but I never have, so this is going to be fun and something new. And
You split a bunch of it up into firewood earlier.
We did. There was a bunch of stuff, and now that I'm thinking back, I should have saved even some of the 4 and 5 foot pieces just to make some stuff out of, but I don't really need black walnut, so we're probably just going to list it and sell it. But I figured we better get it done before, I mean, now that it's snowing out, it's not going to be long. Once the snow starts, it's game on, and stuff starts to get buried, and we gear more towards just the firewood, so. But we're going to do that. And bear with me for a minute, because I got to rant for a little bit, because I'm pissed off. I still don't have my truck, you guys. This is just absolute crazy. I don't know if we're in a third world country or what nowadays, but I mean, you can't find parts for anything. My truck's only a 2015. I thought it was a fuel pump. They put in a fuel pump, found that, but it's a sending unit that they have a whole nother box that makes the fuel pump work, electrical. They never used to have those. But I guess the new manufacturers, it isn't just GM, it's Ford and Dodge and everybody. They just keep putting in more parts so that you're going to buy more parts. Well, okay, that's fine. But how about having parts available? Now, they're on strike, whatever, that's their department. But, man, really? Really? I even had a buddy who said, Phil, it's not hard to find the part. He went and ordered it online. Now, mind you, my truck's at a dealership, and they can't find parts. And I said, I don't care if it's aftermarket parts. Make my truck run. I have to have this for my business. They haven't been able to find anything. My buddy orders this part. I bring it in. I bring it over to the dealer. Wrong part. It's not the right one. Come to find out that oddball little electrical box that runs the fuel pump, there's 6 different models of it for the same year truck that I have. I mean, mine's a 3/4 ton Chevy, 2015. And for that 3/4 ton truck, that's a 2015, there's 6 different designs of it. Really, guys? How can that be? How about one? How about just one? We don't need a complete...
I know. It's been so frustrating.
I am so beside myself, you guys. It's just...
On a positive note, after not having the truck for what, a month now?
It's been like a month, yeah.
He did get his kind cousin to loan him his truck. Yeah. So we do have a truck.
Yeah, my cousin has a used car dealership where they work on Chevys, and I've actually got his personal truck that he drives back and forth to work every day. Nobody wanted to give me a truck because I tend to be hard on things, and I don't keep things real clean.
I'll attest to that.
I mean, I use a truck for what it's made for. I mean, it's going to haul and it's going to work. I'm not driving around going and getting groceries and, I mean, that type of stuff. I'm not going to dump the dump on Saturday with it. It's hauling, it's working, it's earning its keep. So nobody wants to give me a truck to use.
Yeah.
I can't blame them.
You partially live in them, so.
I do. I live in it. I mean, as you can tell, it's full of cans and trash and everything else. But at least I've got his truck. I got that yesterday afternoon, so we're trying to get some of that stuff done, get some deliveries out. But I wanted to get this walnut sawed out before it got buried in snow. And I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to get today.
I don't think it's supposed to be too bad. It's kind of lightly falling, like
maybe an inch or two.
maybe an inch. It's the first time it snowed yet, so.
It was
Gotta do
spitting
it.
snow earlier when we were working in the yard there last week.
Yeah, it was more like a sleet
Yeah.
kind of stuff, but anyway, winter has arrived.
Yeah, it's arrived. It's just a matter of time. But
Yeah.
all right, I guess my rant is over. I'm still ticked off, but
Is what it is. Can't change it.
any of you guys know anybody that works at GM, give them a little for me, because I ain't pleased at all. But there isn't another option. I mean, it's not like you can change brands.
No.
I think we just got to go back to the old days and run old trucks. When you go back to the 70s and 80s, you can find all kinds of parts from that. So maybe that's what it's got to be, just running old stuff.
Yeah.
It's the way of the future, I guess. Well, that's the way this country's coming to.
So build a old new truck.
Yeah. Put an old 350 in a truck and run it. I mean, they worked, right? We don't need all this fancy stuff. Heated seats are nice, and heated steering wheel, and the fuel mileage still the same. They ain't come anywheres with that.
Yeah.
I mean, my old 79 Chevy got 12 miles a gallon. That's all my new truck gets, 12 miles
And
a gallon.
the price of a new vehicle these days, and you're guaranteed after probably 5-6 years, you're going to start buying and finding and trying to replace those parts. And
I even went so far, you guys, as just to go to the dealer and look at a new one. I mean, it's like 75, 80,000 for a new 3/4 ton truck.
I'd rather put it towards a rental property.
Yeah, that's just nuts. That's
crazy.
nuts. I'll build a truck before we do that. So, well, I won't build it.
Well,
I don't know
anyway,
how, but
you said the rant was over.
I
so
know. It just burns me to no end. But let's saw something and at least get this done. And I don't know what else we're gonna do. It depends on how hard it snows, but
we'll see.
I split a lot of wood last night after dark, and we could stack that. And
Oh, you said maybe the excavator is going to be running.
well, the excavators parts, you guys.
Oh, God.
Here we go again.
Sorry, I opened my mouth.
Man alive. He orders in the parts. They're not the right ones, because there's a lot of versions to that too. They're just a throttle cable, really, but there's computer controls that run it. It can't be simple like a push-pull throttle. No, you got to have computers. So it will run, but when it starts, it goes right up to a high rev. Which, sorry about that. It goes right to a high rev, but he can run it that way. It's just not good for that excavator to go from ice cold to screaming full revs, and shutting it off's not good for it either. But he wants to get the job done. I want to get it done so we can get things squared around here. So
Yeah, before the snow is this deep.
but I think he might be coming this afternoon for like at the last hour of daylight. Maybe he said he might get out of work early. We'll see.
Hopefully.
Yeah. All right.
We better get busy.
Yep. This is getting covered with snow, and
And so are we.
I can't wait to open this up and see what it's going to look like inside. This is going to be some pretty stuff, and I might just end up keeping it. I don't know what I need black walnut for,
Well,
but
never know. We'll
hey,
see.
yeah, it'd be a first. Let's
Yeah.
let's get it done, and we'll get after it. Look at that. Wow. That is some pretty stuff.
That is really pretty.
Wow. Nice. Got the heartwood off to the edge. Huh. Cool.
That's really nice.
Hopefully I did it right, because I know in everybody else's videos they pour water all over it, and I've never done that, but I guess that's what you're supposed to do with this fancy stuff. I'm probably going to end up with a walnutsicle here, but cold as it is, but that's all right.
Walnutsicle, the word of the day.
Yeah. I should have mentioned it in the beginning, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this all into 5/4 inch boards, or 1.25 inches, because that's what it is. It's going to be 1.25 inches thick, and the reason they have you do that is because it might twist and turn a little, and by the time they plane it, they'll be able to plane it down to at least a 1-inch board. In the worst case, they plane it down to 3/4 of an inch, but that's why they want it a little bit thicker with hardwoods, just in case they have to plane it down. But I've always just called it 1.25 inches. Use regular measurements. I know a lot of people use the quarter thing. They go 4/4, 5/4, 8/4. It's just 1 inch, 2 inch. It's simpler that way.
It's all the same.
Yeah. But hopefully I poured the water on it right, because I know that's how everybody does it, and it is pretty. It really shows up the grain by doing that. Maybe that's why they do it. I don't know.
Beautiful.
It is. That's pretty. We might have to keep a piece of this.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to flip this thing over, and we're going to attack this log just a little bit different than usual, I think, because I don't want to waste anything in this. I get it flipped up and see what else we can get out of it. Wow, this is some beautiful stuff. We got 10-inch wide boards, you guys, is what it's going to come out to. But look how beautiful this stuff is. Wow, That is just, look at the coloring in that. That is just amazing. Really shows it up with the white out on the edge. That is some pretty stuff. Never have I saw anything like this. This is just kind of neat. Wow. Cool. Well, there, that worked out pretty good, huh?
Yeah, nice stuff.
That is beautiful stuff. I mean, hopefully I didn't goof it up. I don't know what, I mean, because really we don't need this, right? I mean.
Well, I've been kind of trying to figure out how we do need it because it's really pretty, but.
You're going to be like Rachel and want our kitchen redone in it?
No, I don't need the kitchen redone, but it could do an accent wall or something. I don't know. Give me time.
Oh boy, I'd rather cash it in and sell it.
We'll see, whatever.
But it did come out some awful beautiful, but
real nice.
I think we got what, like 7 really decent boards. The one thing, and maybe you guys can help me out, or some of the sawmilling people, you can't see it on this, but any of the sapwood that's been sitting there, I got a piece over here. Look at this, you guys. I mean, this has only been an hour or so, and it's turning blue. I don't know if the camera really shows that, but it's turning that sapwood a blue color.
I don't know if it's from the water or.
We don't have any. It's just clean water that's in there that doesn't have blue windshield washing fluid or anything like that. It's clean water. It's got to be. I mean, I'm looking down at some of the sapwood on the edge, and it's getting that blue color to it. I mean, I don't know if that's normal, or I hope it doesn't come out that way when it's planed out, because that would kind of ruin it.
It seems surface, so it's like it could be sanded off. I mean, when it's planed, it should disappear. But
something's oxidizing maybe against the metal blade.
I don't know.
I don't know. We don't use any oil, or I mean, there's no petroleum products. I mean, that's just plain old water that's been running to the blade. So I really don't know, but
maybe someone out there does.
Yeah, hopefully. Leave something down in the comments. See if you guys can help us out why that's doing that, because I've never seen any other wood do it. Oak or maple, none of them have ever done that. So, but hey, on the bright side, you guys, my rant from earlier must have paid off in what, an hour's time?
Yeah, quick action.
The phone's over there, but I just got a picture of my truck and it's all done. So, I guess we got to go maybe clean some soda cans out of my cousin Ronnie's truck. I thought I had it for a week and I could just clean it later, but
yeah,
we got to go.
You're gonna do it now.
Yeah, his truck's pretty fancy. It's kind of like one of yours with all the nice stuff and
he keeps it really clean. Yeah, the dash is armor-alled and and it smells good. Not Phil's truck. He probably got his truck done that quick so that he wouldn't be in his for very long. My guess.
I did see some doe in heat estrus lure or something sitting up on the dash. I made sure the cover was on tight, but I didn't put that in. He's a big hunter too, so. Till one of them bottles comes open, that pretty well ruin a truck, I think. But
yeah.
We're going to go get my truck right now because it's done, but we're going to come back and probably stack some wood because it's only, what, like 11 o'clock in the morning.
I don't even know what time it is. We started really early.
It stopped snowing.
Yeah.
It's not raining or anything. I mean, there we go. Now it's sleeping.
As soon as you said that,
now
it just started sleeping.
It just started to sleep. Go
You need to
figure.
be quiet. We need to go get your truck before something changes.
Yeah. All right, let's go get the truck, get back, get stacking wood, and see what else we can do to get into trouble, huh?
Yeah, we'll try.
All right, we'll be right back.
Oh, what a sight to see. We are back in business. Yeehaw!
I'm a happy camper.
Now I need a day off to clean my Jeep.
All right, we got the log sawed. I got my truck back finally.
Thank goodness.
No kidding. I got the battery charger charging up the excavator because the battery's flat in that. Just one thing after another.
Goes on and on and on.
Yeah. And now we'll have some wet hands with
Stacking the wood with the snow on it.
With the snow on it, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a fun day.
Just another day in paradise.
Just wonderful, wonderful.
But we are having fun, right?
Sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Just it's more on what the definition of fun is.
And I'll be crying like a little baby soon. My fingers are going to be cold.
Yeah, it doesn't usually take you very long.
And I have hand warmers in my gloves too, but just doesn't matter.
No, it's always something, but
I need little, like, singular hand warmer things to stick down in each finger of my glove. Do they make those?
I don't know if they make them or not.
I wish they did.
Probably somebody watching would know, and
If they do make finger hand warmers for gloves, that would be great.
there we go. There's a new business for us. We'll make little packets and dump the hand warmer contents out and
I know there's got to be someone else out there like me.
start doing the make your ownies.
Once my hands are cold, I'm just no fun.
Yeah. It's not nice having cold fingers or anything else being cold, so
Not really, no.
I don't get cold very often.
You're lucky.
Yeah, it's the heat that bothers me. I don't like the heat.
They both bother me.
I know. It's too hot, it's too cold. It's raining.
Why can't it always be just right?
Well,
Oh well.
probably is if we went out west somewhere. There's no humidity out there, and I don't think we'll get a ton of snow. And
Or probably if we didn't have to, like, do work.
oh, yeah. Well, that's what Florida's for, right?
We could probably be very comfortable all the time,
Yeah.
my
Go
guess.
reside down in Florida and go fishing, and I'm sure we could bring the sawmill down there. I don't think they sell much firewood in Florida, though.
Probably not.
I don't think they sell any in Florida.
They must have campfires, though.
Maybe.
Careful.
But I had stayed late last night, and I got a great big light on that splitter, boy, and it just lights everything up now. So
Wonderful.
I can work all night long with that. I would have stacked this last night, but the light don't shine over to here. So I guess if I want to keep you stacking after dark, I'm gonna have to rig up some sort of light over here.
Yeah, because you can't stick me where the light don't shine.
No. Yeah, no, I'm not going there.
No, please don't.
Oh wow. But it's getting there. This is all wood that it was all that short stuff that we had up there that was all anywhere from 2 feet to 6 feet long, and it's just been
oddball stuff.
Yeah, it's just been dumped up there on the top side and right in the way, and now that we're cleaning up there to make more room, I figured we might as well start getting rid of it. But we got the truck back, so
Now we can do things again.
we've got orders. We probably could have brought this to him. We got an order for a cord of green wood that's going to go out. But he probably don't want this. This is all maple, and some of this stuff's already kind of dry. I think he wants it for next year, and I know that he likes oak. So that's probably what I'm going to split him, is a bunch of oak and bring that to him. And we'll see how far we get with this trail load, but this
That's a lot, yeah.
Yeah, it's full. It's rounded almost all the way up to the conveyor there, so.
Yeah, so we'll get busy finishing this. We're not going to make you watch us stack.
No. We'll get this pallet finished, and we'll bring the next pallet over, and I'm not even sure it's all going to fit on that, but.
No, we'll see what we can do, and hopefully in the meantime, the Scott, the excavator guy, shows up.
Hopefully.
That would be great.
His batteries will be charged, at least, and be ready to be running.
That would be good.
If he doesn't, well, maybe I get the saw out and start cutting up oak. If I get it cut up, then I could probably split it all. If I could get a cord cut this afternoon, but it's getting, I don't know, what is it, 2:30 now.
Is it that late? I haven't noticed.
I kind of talked a lot while I was down there getting my truck, so.
Shocking.
Yeah. Took some time, but at least it's back.
All right.
Yeah, they don't need to watch all this. It's stacking wood.
Give them a break and we'll do all the work.
All right, we'll be right back in a minute. All right, so we're on to pallet number 2. Doing a good job, dear.
My finger's better.
Yeah.
All right, well, we got the second pallet stacked. There's just a little bit left in the trailer.
Not much.
You were going to do that one cord for the delivery that you need to make.
I still got to cut it up, and what do we got, like an hour, a little over an hour of daylight left?
Yeah, you helped me stack, so we didn't want to get a bunch of rounds cut up in case Scott with the excavator shows up and have that all laying everywhere, but...
Kind of figured he'd be here by now, but...
Here we are again.
Whatever, we just keep going and we'll stop if he shows up, that's all.
I suppose.
I mean,
Gotta keep working.
I don't know what else to do. Can't wait on other people. That's going to get you broke in a hurry, so...
All right, we'll keep going then and see what happens.
I got to move this up the top side.
True, we can get that done.
Get the other one up there, and that pile's starting to add up there pretty quick too.
Yeah, it is. Getting it done.
All right, you guys.
You can't make this stuff up.
No, you can't make this up. I go and pick up the wood to bring it over here to the splitter. We're going to do that cord of oak for my buddy tonight and go get that split delivered. I hop in my truck, turn the key, and I got nothing. Dead. I mean, turns over, but it won't start. Same thing it was doing before, a month ago.
Yeah, good stuff.
And so they didn't fix anything. They just, when I had it before, it would start sometimes, and then it wouldn't. And
now it's doing that again.
Yeah.
Sometimes it will, and sometimes it won't. And it has a new fuel pump, so.
It has a new fuel pump in it.
Who knows?
I really, I'm beside myself. I don't know. I pulled it over there, got it out of the way when it was running and shut it off, and I turn the key and it starts and shuts off, starts, shuts off. I don't trust it. I mean, you can't be driving down the road with a load of wood on the back and
No.
have it quit on you. I mean, that just doesn't work. So he is here with the excavator. He's got that up and running. I don't know how much he's going to do, but
Because we don't have much daylight left at this point. So
yeah, it's going to
He
get
won't be
dark.
doing a lot
He's
today.
not going to go much longer here. So,
no.
but
We're so darn frustrated.
I'm
We think
beyond
we're just going to
frustrated.
call it a day.
yeah, I am. I'm going to just that's enough, and
Yeah. We've had enough today.
we'll wrap this up, and maybe we'll show him doing a
We'll
little
give you a
digging
little
here
shot
at
of
the
what he's
end,
doing.
and-
It's not going to be much tonight, but
No.
emphasis on tonight because it is almost tonight. So
Yeah, well, tonight's almost like 4:30,
Yeah.
so it's just getting dark early, but
can only do so much.
whatever. Done.
It's been a day.
All right, you guys. I appreciate you watching, and
We'll catch you on the next one.
hopefully with a running truck, maybe. If not, maybe a. No, I'm not saying that on camera. No, well.
Have a good
Yeah,
evening.
take care, you guys. Bye.
Bye.